Barak Yahweh Barakatah, Yahweh Shah, Barak Yahweh Barakatah, Yahweh Shah, Ba Hashem, Rakakwadash, the honors to the apostles, the elders, salutations to you, sincere brothers, teaching in truth and sincerity. Lesson will be entitled, He Wants 15 Minutes. Video was inspired by a video from Bishop Ainap from the YouTube platform Redact. Okay, and as you can see, the title video will be used for our use.
What Bill Gates wants to do. So let's start with this. Back in 2009, Bill Gates puts his name on a patent for controlling hurricanes. Yes, you can't make this stuff up. On hurricanes, watch.
When you hear the name Bill Gates, you probably think Microsoft founder, but now the billionaire may be known as the hurricane tamer. Gates is listed as one of 13 inventors on a patent filed for hurricane prevention methods. Hurricanes gain strength from condensation driven by warm surface water, which leads to greater wind speeds. Gates and his team plan to use a fleet of ships to cool warm surface water by mixing it with colder water from greater depths. They hope this will sap energy from growing storms, leading to weaker, less devastating hurricanes. The patent, which isn't expected to be approved for another 18 months, was submitted by CREIT LLC, a sub-entity of an Intellectual Ventures and an Invention Acquisition and Development firm.
What could go wrong?
So let's fast forward.
Portland, Maine. There's a list of these 15-minute city projects that are yes, from IBM.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why do you think this is? Why exactly? What is the motivation for someone like Bill Gates to be involved in this? Well, could it have anything to do with this, as we talked about yesterday? The 15-minute city project. As we reported yesterday, Tampa Bay had been selected as a new 15-minute city. Among other cities, Portland, Oregon, Portland, Maine. There's a list of these 15-minute city projects that are unfolding, and Tampa Bay is set to be one of them. And Bill Gates has a massive investment in Tampa Bay's 15-minute city project, which covers 40 acres of waterfront property. Now, if you haven't heard of 15-minute cities, let me explain. The idea is that everything you need, your job, your grocery store, your entertainment, your education, should all be within a 15-minute walk. You don't need to drive a car. Your carbon footprint is too much. You will scan your ID walking along, so we will know all about your movements, your carbon footprint. It will reduce climate change. You won't be driving any kind of fossil fuel car. It all sounds so convenient, right? But here's the thing. This isn't about walkable communities at all. It's all about control, as our friend of the show, Whitney Webb, has so eloquently put it here on our show. And this
It's all about control. And guess what? You will be the ID, the individual. Okay, the individual will be the ID that's getting scanned. Okay, so let's go to Revelation chapter 13 and 13. And he does great wonders. He in the form of America, right? And we know that America is controlled by the elite, okay, the shadow government, the same government, okay, the same elite that controls Bill Gates, okay, he works for them, the international bankers, okay, so that he makes fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men. Hence, America dropping the atomic bomb and destroying cities in Japan, referring to Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Okay, now think about this. Not only does America had this form of technology, but they also have what? The HAARP technology. Research the HAARP, okay? HAARP, right? And research what? Directed energy weapon. Okay, see, a lot of those forest fires started from this technology out there on the West Coast. Research it. Second Corinthians 2 and 11, least Satan should get an advantage of us. And the reason why he will not have an advantage on us is because we have the Holy Spirit. We understand the word, right? And the word highlights that so-called white people are Edomites / the wicked. For we are not ignorant of his devices. So we understand he has technology such as the HAARP program, also direct weapon, or is it direct energy directed energy weapons. Okay, and also he does this thing with I think it's called cloud seeding. All right, and it only makes sense that he used his form of technology on Tampa to pursue what? Making Tampa a 15-minute city, which is nothing but a what? A prison camp. A prison camp. And when this man was talking about, you would have to scan your ID, you will be the ID. According to Revelation chapter 13 and 17, and that no man might buy or sell, save, meaning unless he that had the mark or the number of the beast or the number of his name. In order to participate or function within those 15-minute cities, okay, you will have to have this mark going into the charagma, okay? Because at the end of the day, it's all about this man attaining what? His enterprise. Job 5 and 12, he disappoint the devices of the crafty, such as manipulating the weather to formulate a hurricane so you can make Tampa Bay a 15-minute city, okay? So that their hands, meaning might or control, cannot perform their enterprise. Their enterprise is going into their success in the Hebrew. And all these presidents always stated what? A new world order. Okay? So Lord will, this was an edifying lesson. Shalom.